So why is Dale Bumpers being honored today? It's not really because he was an avid duck hunter, although he enjoyed duck hunting. It's because he was a conservationist.
I always admired him very much because of his long-term vision and his commitment to the general good. He was always serious about helping the public.
He knew the intrinsic value of a vibrant ecosystem and habitat for both waterfowl and human populations. This all started in the 60s when my father decided to clear some bottomland hardwoods on our farm by Doctor's Fork Creek. My mother saw what was going on, immediately went down, ran the bulldozers off, and had to explain to my father the value of those hardwoods and that tract to the quality of the wildlife and the quality of the stream. My mother was the conservationist, and she brought him around, educated him on the importance of wildlife, habitat, ecosystems. He was a willing, avid learner, but at its heart, my mother was the real driving force on environmental issues. Fast forward then 10 years, when he's governor, he greatly expanded, in fact, more than doubled the size of the state park system. He added something like 15 new state parks. He made the director of tourism a cabinet-level position, and he added $22.5 million to their capital acquisition and maintenance budget. That sort of set a template for the governors to come over the next several decades. During his tenure as governor, the Corps of Engineers decided that they were going to channelize the Cache River. He knew that that was a terrible idea, that it would destroy thousands of acres of wetlands habitat that is now part of what's known as the Big Woods. So he worked with Senators Fulbright and McClellan and the rest of the Arkansas delegation to put an end to that, and he was successful and stopped it. But what he's most known for, of course, is the land swap that added thousands of acres to the White River National Wildlife Refuge. He worked to achieve what was then, and I think is today, the largest land swap in U.S. history, and created what is now the Dale Bumpers National Wildlife Refuge.
Today, the White River Refuge is about 160,000 acres. Senator Bumpers did a huge land swap and added 41,000 acres to it to make it that scale. It was originally established in 1935. It's basically 90 miles, starting at Clarendon and going all the way down the White River bottoms, somewhere between 3 and 10 miles wide, all the way down to where it dumps into the Mississippi River. So it's a huge area. I think that he was well aware of the importance of that refuge for not only waterfowl, but also general conservation. 100 different species of birds have been identified in this refuge. 2/3 of the birds in Arkansas either live there or migrate through there. 58 species of mammals, and there are 150 different species of fish identified in that refuge. So the scale of it for what it does for nature and diversity is enormous. So that was his legacy that we're still benefiting from today.
He understood the value of the wildlife refuge to both the duck hunters as well as to the duck and migratory waterfowl population. I'm happy to be here on behalf of him and my whole family to represent him.